Hi, I'm Dean Donovan, the Airsoft Guru, and this is Airsoft News Brief. In Prescott, Arizona, an 11-year-old boy is being charged with disorderly conduct after he admitted to pointing an airsoft gun at students. The Prescott Valley Police Department says students reported a boy with a gun hiding in the bushes in the area near their school. The school went into lockdown as a precaution. Police say the 11-year-old boy lived nearby and admitted to pointing the gun at students. He told people he did not intend to scare them, and no one was hurt in the incident. At Barnegat, a man was charged with aggravated assault after an apparent road rage incident, in which, according to police, a witness saw him threaten another driver with a gun. Police arrested and charged Adam Robles after they confiscated a BB gun and airsoft pistol from his vehicle. Sergeant Stanzio and Jason Carroll were able to locate Robles' vehicle at a local youth sports complex field. Robles was arrested and charged. Bail was set at $50,000. Robles was sent on to the Ocean County Jail in Toms River. In Saybrook Township, 5 high school students were suspended after bringing airsoft pistols onto school property. It happened 2 weeks ago at Lakeside High. The superintendent of schools said the students, 5 boys on the Lakeside High football team, kept the pistols in their car. After football practice, they would go into the woods off the school property and play commando games. It came to our attention they had these school guns, and they were on our property, according to the superintendent. The resource officer heard it and investigated it. 4 airsoft guns were found in students' vehicles, and another in a book bag. They said they were also confiscated some plastic BBs. The superintendent reported they were not brandishing or anything like that. The problem is we have a zero-tolerance policy banning dangerous weapons or facsimiles. The principal suspended all the students, all juniors and seniors, and put them up for expulsion. The superintendent of schools would not comment on the length of the suspension. He also met with the boys individually and disciplined them, in addition to the principal's punishments. They were all sorry, according to the superintendent. I don't think they realized the seriousness of what they were doing, but I can't overlook it. That's what zero tolerance is. He also would not comment on the discipline that the principal had handed out. All he can say is that he tried to discipline them fairly. A little bit of lighter news here. Airsoft FPS is a new application available for the iPhone through iTunes. Have you ever thought, I'm shooting a 400 FPS with .27 BBs. How many joules is that? Or if I use .2 BBs, how many FPS would I have? Well, Airsoft FPS is a program that can make the calculations easier for you with a user-friendly interface, relative to your BB speed and weight. You can also enter FPS limits of your local field to see if your gun complies with the rules. I got a chance to try it out, and it works great. The app costs about 99 cents. There are also some free ones out there. I would do a search to find the one that's right for you before committing to one. In Fresno, California, a judge has ruled that the father of a 2-year-old Fresno boy who accidentally shot and killed his half-sister stay in jail. According to the Fresno Bee, Judge John Capitan ordered Jared Dubois to remain in jail without bail until his hearing held on October 11th. The 33-year-old Dubois was arrested Friday after probation officials found 2 bullets, an empty shell casing, and an airsoft rifle in his home. Dubois pleaded no contest in June to criminal storage of a firearm after his son found his loaded handgun and fatally shot his half-sister, 6-year-old Emily Lavender, in front of her other siblings. Dubois was sentenced to probation and community service on the condition he not possess any weapons. He faces up to 3 years in prison if he violated his parole. A Chicago man has been charged with robbing a Bartlett convenience store clerk while displaying a handgun, which turned out to be an airsoft pellet gun, police said. The clerk called the police to the store on the 120 block of East Lake Street at about 1:40 in the morning. He told officers that the man took cigarettes, alcoholic beverages, and about $100 in cash after displaying a handgun tucked inside his clothing. The clerk saw the man flee towards Club Tree Lane in Streamwood, and the police dog was able to track him to the residence on the 4000 block of Quincy Court in Streamwood. Police said Dwayne A. Shepard, 24, of the west side of Chicago, was arrested at the residence where the stolen alcohol was found along with an airsoft handgun. According to the police, Shepard appeared in court Monday, where the judge set bail at $80,000. The principal of Sir Winston Churchill High School in Thunder Bay has been charged with trying to smuggle prohibited weapons across the Canada-U.S. border. A Canada Border Service agent spokesperson said Rowan Seymour, 51, had undeclared replica guns in his vehicle during a same-day trip last June. The CBSA's Chris Keeley said border guards searched Seymour's vehicle and found 8 airsoft replica guns and 4 replica magazines. Seymour has been charged with 8 counts of failure to declare prohibited weapons and smuggling of prohibited goods under the Customs Act. Keeley said airsoft guns fire small plastic BBs similar to pellet guns. Lakeside District Public School Board Superintendent Kathy Simonek would not comment on Seymour's situation. However, she said Suzanne Eddy is currently the acting principal at Churchill. Seymour's court date is October 12th. Officials at Waverly Community Schools say a student shot a bus driver Tuesday morning with a BB gun. Officials say students from Elmwood Elementary were involved in the incident, and the school district says they have handed the case over to Eaton County Sheriff's Department. The district says both students have been suspended pending the investigation. Officials say no one was injured. School officials say they will be sending a letter home to their parents. If you'd like any more information on any of these articles, or any of the stories you heard today, please check for the links below. You can always email us at airsoft.guru@gmail.com. That's airsoft.gooroo@gmail.com. That's been our news briefing for this week. I'm Dean Donovan, the Airsoft Guru. Remember, keep it safe, and airsoft is not a crime.